Noctara, a city where monsters don't hide, they rule. Gangs owned the streets, corrupt men owned the law, and fear belonged to one name. They thought he was dead. They prayed he was dead. But tonight, someone made a mistake, because when predators disappear, people forget why they were feared. And Noctara was about to remember the last predator. The story begins. The last predator. Rain slammed against the streets. Cold wind. Broken neon lights flickered like they were dying. Midnight. The kind of night where smart people stayed inside. Because after midnight, Noctara changed. Different rules. Different monsters. Even cops stopped acting brave. Matter of fact, most cops disappeared after dark. Nobody wanted problems with the people running this city. Then, a black car rolled slowly into an abandoned train station. No fancy convoy, no bodyguards, no security team, just one car, one driver, and one man sitting in the back. Silence. The driver looked nervous, real nervous. He kept checking the mirror, not because the man looked scary. Nah, it was worse than that. The guy looked empty, calm, like nothing surprised him anymore. Like violence meant nothing. Like death was just another Tuesday. The car stopped. The driver cleared his throat. We're here. No answer. Rain tapped against the window. Still silence. Then, the back door opened. Slowly, black boots touched the ground. A long black coat moved in the rain. Tall figure, sharp jawline, dark gloves, cold eyes. No jewelry, no expensive chains, no flashy gangster nonsense. Just presence. The type of presence that made people uncomfortable. For no reason. The driver swallowed. You sure you want to get off here? This area's messed up, man. No answer. The man looked at the city skyline. Noctara. Still broken. Still rotten. Still filthy. Like nothing had changed. Then finally, he spoke. Low voice. Cold. Calm. Fear never leaves places like this. The driver blinked. What? The man grabbed a black duffel bag. Heavy bag. Real heavy. Closed the door. Started walking. The driver leaned out. Hey, at least tell me your name. The man stopped, just for a second. Didn't even turn around. Then, Raiden. And damn, something about the way he said it didn't feel normal. Didn't sound like an introduction. Felt more like a warning. Then he disappeared into the rain, like a ghost. Meanwhile, on the other side of Noctara, music blasted through a nightclub called Velvet Hell. Yeah, real classy name. Except there was nothing classy about this place. Drugs, money, girls, violence, and men pretending to be kings. This club belonged to one man, a guy people feared more than the police. Dante Moretti, one of Noctara's biggest gang leaders. Cruel dude. Real cruel. The kind of man who smiled before ruining lives. And tonight, he was in a damn good mood because somebody owed him money. A young guy kneeled on the floor, bleeding, shaking, terrified. Please, I swear I'll pay. Dante laughed. Slow, mocking. Oh, you'll pay? That's cute. The whole room laughed. Dante crouched down, grabbed the guy's chin. You know what your problem is, kid? You thought fear had limits. Then, boom, a bodyguard smashed a hammer into the guy's hand. A scream echoed through the club. Pure pain, blood everywhere. The room laughed harder. Dante stood up, adjusted his suit, sipped his drink. Anybody else wanna owe me money? Silence. Nobody moved. Smart choice. Then, the lights went out. Complete darkness. Music stopped. Everything stopped. Silence. Dante frowned. The hell? A guard touched his earpiece. No signal. What? Boss. The cameras are dead too. Silence. Then, footsteps. Slow. Heavy. Coming down the hallway. Not running. Walking. Like whoever it was Didn't care who owned this place. One guard grabbed his gun. I got this. He walked outside. 5 seconds. 10 seconds. Then, nothing. No gunshot. No scream. No voice. Nothing. Another guard frowned. Yo, that ain't normal. Then, THUD. Something rolled through the doorway. Everybody looked down. Silence. Then panic. Because it wasn't something. It was a head. The guard's head. Blood everywhere. And taped to it. A note. Dante picked it up. Read it. His smile disappeared. 3 words. Debt collector arrived. The whole room suddenly felt cold. And somewhere outside, those slow footsteps were getting closer. The room went dead silent. Nobody laughed anymore. Nobody moved. Nah. Everybody just stared. At the head. At the blood. At the note. And for the first time that night, Dante Moretti looked uncomfortable. Not scared. Not yet. But uncomfortable. Yeah, that was new. He slowly crushed the paper in his hand, then looked at his men. Who the hell is playing games with me? Nobody answered, because deep down, everybody felt it. Something was wrong. Real wrong. Then, footsteps. Closer now. Slow. Heavy. Calm. Like whoever was outside. Had all damn night. One bodyguard grabbed his rifle. Boss, should I handle this? Dante lit a cigarette. Tried to act normal. Tried to stay king. Go. The guard nodded. Walked toward the door. Gun ready. Heart racing. The hallway outside. Dark. Quiet. Too quiet. Rain echoed through broken windows. The guy swallowed. Yo, come out. Nothing. Silence. Then, a voice. Cold. Calm. From the darkness. You people talk too much. The guard turned fast. Gun raised. Nothing there. What the? Then, crack. The sound of bone breaking. Fast. Clean. The rifle dropped. The man collapsed. Didn't even get a scream out. Just silence. Inside the room, everyone heard it. Dante's jaw tightened. Damn it. Another bodyguard stood up. I got him. Big guy. Tattoos. Built like a truck. The type who thought muscles solved problems. He walked out smiling. Man, you picked the wrong club tonight. No answer. The hallway stayed quiet. Then, a figure stepped from the shadows. Black coat. Rain dripping. Hands inside pockets. Calm face. Cold eyes. No anger. No emotion. Just stillness. The bodyguard laughed. Seriously? You the dude causing all this? Raiden said nothing. The guy smirked. Nah, this gotta be a joke. You alone? Still silence. The bodyguard cracked his neck. Big mistake, buddy. Raiden finally looked at him. Once. That was it. One look. And somehow, the smile disappeared from the bodyguard's face. Because those eyes didn't look human. Not angry. Not crazy. Just empty. Like this man had already imagined 10 different ways to end him. Then Raiden spoke. Quiet. Cold. Walk away. The guy blinked. Then laughed hard. Oh, you serious? Nah, man. You got guts. But you in the wrong city. He swung first. Big mistake. Real big. Because before the punch even landed, Raiden moved. Fast. Too fast. One step. One shift. Then, boom. Elbow to the ribs. Sharp. Precise. The bodyguard froze. Couldn't breathe. Eyes wide. Then, crack. Knee shattered. The guy dropped, screaming. And before he could even process the pain, Raiden crouched beside him, calm as ever, like none of this meant anything. Then quietly said, wrong move. Inside the room, Dante heard the screaming. His cigarette stopped halfway. The whole room got tense. One guy whispered, "Yo, who the hell is this dude?" Nobody knew, and somehow that made it worse. Then the hallway went silent again. No screaming, no fighting, nothing. And slowly, very slowly, the door opened. Raiden walked in, alone. Black coat untouched. No panic, no rush. Just calm, like he had simply taken a walk. Everybody aimed guns. 10 guns, maybe more. Raiden looked around the room once. Cheap suits, fake confidence, cowards hiding behind weapons. Then his eyes landed on Dante. Silence, heavy silence. Dante stood up, tried to smile, tried to stay in control. Well, you got everybody's attention. Raiden pulled out a chair, sat down, like he owned the damn place. Then calmly placed something on the table, a photo. Dante looked at it, and suddenly his face changed, because the photo showed a dead man, an old man, someone Dante buried months ago, someone nobody was supposed to know about. Raiden leaned back, voice low, cold. "You remember him?" Dante said nothing, didn't smile anymore, didn't joke anymore, and for the first time that night, fear knocked softly at the door. Raiden tilted his head, then said, "Good, because tonight, you're gonna tell me why he died." The last predator. The hallway went dead silent, dark, cold, too damn quiet. The 3 men stood frozen, hands on guns, eyes locked on the darkness. Then, footsteps, slow, heavy, coming closer, not rushed, not nervous, calm, like whoever was walking down that hallway already knew how this night ended. One thug forced a laugh. Nah, this creepy movie stuff ain't funny. Nobody laughed back, because deep down, something felt wrong, real wrong. The second guy raised his flashlight, light shaking a little. "Yo, who's there?" No answer, just footsteps, closer now. Then, a figure stepped out of the darkness. Black coat, dark gloves, cold eyes, hands inside pockets, rainwater dripping from the edge of his coat. And somehow, the hallway suddenly felt smaller. One thug frowned. "Who the hell are you?" Silence. Raiden stopped walking, looked at all 3 once, like he already measured them. Weak, predictable, easy. Then calmly, "You got 10 seconds. The first guy blinked. "What?" Raiden tilted his head slightly, voice colder now. "Walk away." Silence. Then, the third guy laughed. Hard. "Oh damn. Look at this dude. You some kind of superhero." The others laughed too. Big mistake. Real damn big mistake. Because Raiden didn't laugh, didn't react. Nothing. That calm? Yeah, that calm scared people. The first thug stepped forward, gun raised. "Nah, buddy. You the one walking away." Raiden looked at the gun, then looked back at him. Small pause. Then quietly, "No." And suddenly, everything moved fast. Too damn fast. Before anybody understood what happened, Raiden was already moving. One step, one shift. Then, crack. The gunman hit the wall hard. Hard enough to dent it. Out cold. Didn't even get a scream out. The second thug panicked. Shoot him. Bang. Gunshot. Missed. Raiden moved sideways. Fast. Smooth. Like he'd done this his whole life. Then, boom. Straight punch to the ribs. Guy folded instantly. Couldn't breathe. Couldn't stand. Dropped like a broken puppet. Third thug pulled a knife. Hands shaking now. "Yo, chill. You crazy?" Raiden looked at him. Cold stare. Emotionless. Then, "You had 10 seconds. The guy ran. Straight panic. Didn't even try fighting anymore. Just turned and bolted. Smartest decision all night. Raiden let him go. Didn't care. Because cowards usually spread fear better than dead men. Silence returned. Bodies on the floor. Hallway destroyed. Then, a sound. Soft. Behind the apartment door. Someone crying. Small movement. Fear. Raiden looked at apartment 307, then knocked once. Gentle. Real gentle. Completely different from 5 seconds ago. Inside, the girl froze, heart racing, because tonight, too many people knocked on that door, and every single one wanted something. She grabbed the kitchen knife tighter, voice shaking. Go away. Silence. Then, a calm voice. Low, quiet. I'm not here to hurt you. She frowned, didn't trust it. Nobody sounded calm in Noctara, not after midnight. Who sent you? Small pause. Then, no one. I knew Elias. And suddenly, everything stopped. Silence. Because nobody knew Elias. Nobody. At least nobody dangerous. The girl slowly stepped toward the door, still scared, still shaking. Then quietly, how do you know him? Raiden looked down for a second, like memory hit him, then calmly said, he saved my life. Silence. Heavy silence. Inside, the girl slowly unlocked the door, just enough to peek, and the second she saw him, black coat, cold face, calm eyes, no fear, no greed, no anger. Something felt different, but before either of them could speak, a voice echoed from downstairs, loud, panicked. He's here. Call Dante. Call everybody. Then, car doors slammed outside. Dozens. Too many damn cars. Raiden looked through the broken hallway window. Black SUVs. Armed men. A whole damn army. The girl's face turned pale. Oh my god. They found me. Raiden stayed calm. Of course he did. Then quietly, how many usually come? The girl looked confused. What? Raiden glanced outside again. At least 30 men. Guns. Masks. No amateurs. Then, for the first time tonight, a tiny smile crossed his face. Cold. Dangerous. And somehow, that smile felt terrifying. Then calmly, guess they finally sent enough.